Hello, it's me again, and we will be continuing on the Bible series, reading the King James Version of Genesis 8. And we'll be covering four parts: the ark rests on Ararat, the mountain, and Noah sends a raven and a dove, and then exiting the ark. And the last part will be Noah builds a altar. So let's go ahead, jump right in, and see what's in store for us. And God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. That means to recede. And the fountains also of the deep and the windows of the earth were stopped, and the rain from the heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the water was abated, and the ark rested in the 7th month on the 17th day of the month upon the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month, and the 10th month on the first day of the month were the top of the mountains seen. So I included a picture of where Ararat, the mountain, is, and also a map on the location, so you have a picture of what it looks like and where it's located. A map on the location, so you have a picture of what it looks like and where it's located. So location, so you have a picture of what it looks like and where it's located. So let's continue to the second part. And Noah sends a raven and a dove. And it came to pass at the end of the 40th day that Noah opened the window of the ark at which he had made, and he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove had no rest for the soles of her feet, and she returned upon him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her in upon him into the ark. And he stayed yet other 7 days. And again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came in to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was a olive leaf picked off. And Noah knew the waters were abated from the earth. And he stayed yet other 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again upon him any more. So it looks like he started out with a raven, but the raven went forth from him though, but didn't really say what happened to the raven. But then he sent the dove out, and the dove went out and came back, and then went back out again, and came back with a branch. Then he sent a third time the dove, and it didn't return. Maybe it found a new home. And that's maybe what he was looking for. So let's go ahead. Third part, exiting the ark. And it came to pass in the 600th in the first year, in the first month, the first day of the month, and the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and look, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. In the second month, on the 7th and 12th day of the month, was the earth dry. God spake upon Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife and thy sons and thy sons' wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is in thee, of all flesh, both a fowl and a cattle, and of every creepeth thing that creepeth upon the earth. And they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply upon the earth. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his wives, and his sons' wives with him. And every beast, every creepeth thing, and every fowl, and every whatso creep upon the earth, after that every kind, went forth out of the ark. So it looks like he's exiting with all the creepeth things. I think they didn't want to list all the creepeth things, but must have been quite a few. So let's look at the last part now. Noah builds a altar. And Noah built an altar upon the Lord, and took of every cleanest beast and every cleanest fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet slaver, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not curse the ground any more for man's sake, for imaginary of man's heart is evil from his youth, neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done, while the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Let's reread 21. And the Lord smelled a sweet slaver, and the Lord said in his heart, the Lord saying in his heart, I will not curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. So he's saying man's evil from youth. So God knows man's evil is youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. So done in the past, and maybe well, I don't know if this worded correctly. So I don't think the translation's correct, because that doesn't make sense. So because the Lord tells other, a little later on, go out and kill, all these Gentiles, but maybe the translation's wrong. This one, well, that's all I have to say. So this ends Genesis 8. If you have any good comments, please add below to help us on our journey through life. Take care and have a good day.